When your business is losing money and you're laying off people and you are having to ask people to not take pay raises and things of that nature, it does feel like you're a failure as a business owner. So it was a very, very dark time of my life when the business was struggling and going downhill. And no matter how hard I worked and no matter how hard I tried, I was unable to stop it from happening. After I graduated from University of California in Irvine, I was working for a market research company in Southern California. And my brother Kim asked me to join him in the photo business to be his business manager. So in 1983, I moved back to Albuquerque and we were partners in Kim's U Photography Studio. We diversified into the school photography business, and my brother didn't really enjoy doing school photography. So he asked me to create my own company, and we created Moji Studios. Around 2007, 2008, we were noticing that there was this decline in the photo business. A lot of freelance photographers were advertising on Facebook, and they were saying things like, I'll do your entire session for you and give you all the images for $100. And that became something very difficult to compete against. Our revenue was dwindling by half over what it used to be, and it created a lot of stress. So in 2013, I attended a photo marketing convention in Las Vegas, Nevada, and there was a workshop that caught my attention. It was called Micro Budget Filmmaking. And at that time, there was this trend where people were discovering that when they looked at their digital cameras and they put it in high definition mode for video, the image quality was fantastic. It was very much cinematic quality without having to spend $100,000 on a camera. And this became a game changer for many photographers. And halfway through this workshop, they were showing this wedding video of this couple getting married in Ireland. And I found myself tearing up watching these two complete strangers getting married. And afterwards, they said, it's not enough to take pretty pictures. You need to be able to tell a story that's going to emotionally resonate with your audience. So I was so captivated and intrigued with that workshop that I ended up sending one of my photographers, Max, to Portland, and he apprenticed under those people for about 3 months. And that served as our introduction to the art and science of storytelling. It was a very difficult transition because many of the people that worked with me in the photo business had been with me for over 20 years. They were very hardworking, very loyal, people that I regarded as close friends. And to say that we were going to have to close the business was very heartbreaking for me and very difficult for me. But by the same token, I also fell in love with this whole idea of storytelling and helping businesses create content that would make a difference in their companies. I was also optimistic about what the future looked like going forward. My interest in storytelling made me very hungry for everything that I could get my hands on. I read numerous books. I have spent thousands of hours learning from some of the very best video production people in the world. Video is one of the most powerful sales tools and marketing tools that a business can use, but it's also one of the most powerful HR tools in terms of recruiting the right talent to their company and also helping train their employees to do things the right way. So it's just something that I love doing, and I love telling stories, and I love being able to help companies succeed. My strengths are in working with clients, finding out what their needs are, and helping construct the storyline. In terms of filmmaking, lighting, sound, editing, those are not my strengths. When Max and I were first starting this division, we realized that we needed to recruit some high caliber talent to execute those functions. Two of the first people that we put on our team were Justin and RJ, who have digital media arts degrees from UNM, and they are very talented filmmakers. And we also transitioned Tim, who was our lab manager, into video production, and he's made a very successful transition. It gives me the greatest sense of satisfaction when we can help remind people why what they are doing matters. So when I'm in front of a business owner or in front of a leader of a nonprofit organization, I believe that I can identify personally with what they're going through. I know the pain that they are feeling when it comes to, I want to grow my business, but I don't quite know how. I want to recruit really good employees, but I don't quite know how. I want to train my employees properly, but I don't know how. I believe that I can come alongside them. And then we use video as this powerful tool to help them achieve their objectives. It's a combination of my business experience and my empathy for other business owners. If somebody is on the fence about having their story told, I would just encourage them to schedule a free discovery meeting with me, and we will see if it makes sense or not. We'll delve into their story and what their goals and objectives are, what are their dreams, what would they like to accomplish with their organization, what kind of impact they want to make on society, and then we'll put together a game plan for how we can get that story told. And there is no cost or obligation to do that. Just give us a try and let us have a conversation with you.